All right, welcome back. Devil Dog Fishing. Been about a week and a half, not much. Today's not going to be too long. Tournaments. Start recapping with tournaments. There was an ABA tournament last week. I didn't do it. There's two actually tournaments. There's two tournaments on the weekend that I thought about doing that I didn't do. I was thinking about doing the Bass, Potomac Bass River Cities Battle, whatever. It's a team tournament, but it was a double down, and double down is $240 entry per boat. And Mark, who I did it with the last time, wasn't able to do it, so I wasn't going to pay $240 for a tournament yet, not yet. Then the ABA was the American Fishing Series, and that's the series I'm not really worried about too much. Maybe I'll co-angle that one again. I just want to learn some more spots on the river. But I didn't do that one. I mean, I think there's like 14 or 15 of those, and if you do them all, I mean, that's basically like $3,000 in tournaments. Even though it's like $90, but then there's gas and food and all that, and so next week is the American Bass Anglers Open Series. It's actually on the Potomac, so that one's already paid for. That one's actually a makeup from earlier this year. It's on the Chesapeake. Not all the Chesapeake is saltwater, from what I understand. I believe there's a total of 4 or 5 ABA Open Series tournaments. We fished 2 of them. The first one did really well, 6th place, 1 spot out of the money. The second one was just horrendous. It was pitiful. It was disgusting. I still haven't actually it's been about a month, and I actually still haven't recovered from that one. That one was a blow. So this one coming up next Saturday is going to be interesting, because I fell from 6th to 11th in points out of the top 10. I don't want to be in the top 10 this year. I want to be in the top 5. So 6th to 11th, we'll see how I do. I've never fished this port of water at all. I've been told it's a lot like the Potomac, and depending on who my angler is, I could be fishing flats and grass. I could be fishing docks. With a 3-fish limit, I'd rather fish docks than flats. You can always pull something up with a wacky rig. So we'll see how that goes. Today, as you can see, I'm actually on the Potomac today. I'm in the Mattawoman portion today. Man, it was rough getting over here. It was a little bit rougher than I thought. If I knew it was going to be this rough, I probably wouldn't have ventured out of here, because there's some areas that I want to try doing and learn this year, because my goal next year is just to be an angler, period. So it was a little bit rougher than I thought. And then the only thing that, somebody asked me last week, how do I store my soft plastics? And so I went on YouTube and I saw a bunch of videos, everybody doing it. One of my big frustrations is I have an addiction to buying lures. I'll say this a million times. I'll never make fun of a woman buying shoes anymore, because I've got lures that I like because I like the colors. I got lures I've got because I like the size. I've got lures that I forgot I had. I've got lures and plastics that, I've never even used. I'm like, holy cow. So the first thing I did was I bought some of those Flambeau long things where you flip the top open. They're like 18 to 20 something bucks, and they didn't work for my boat, so they're better off at home. I don't have a lot of storage on my boat, so I've been trying to find that happy medium of efficient, bringing a lot with me, and accessibility, because I just don't have that with my boat. It's only an 18-footer. Then I tried these little containers. I got them at the dollar store, and they worked well, but not perfect. I'm not going to pay $11 for the Guggen size bags or all those money bags to put my lures in. That's just ridiculous. I also will drive me nuts having to change out Ziploc bags. So I found these bags at Staples. They didn't have them in Office Depot. $6 a piece, and I liked them. And I put them all in a duffel bag, and I could carry like everything with me. The problem is couldn't tell what was in the bags and so forth. So then I put them in the plastic trays. Now the one downfall with the plastic trays, people will say, well, you lose that oil and all that in them. You can use mineral oil. Go to CVS, buy mineral oil, and it'll keep them. Some people say, well, they make the boxes, the dividers warp. There's a softener in the plastic. So I ended up going to the plastic boxes this weekend, and I just dedicated plastic boxes, knowing that some. But I figure I'm going to bring 2 boxes full with a bunch of stuff. I can see, I've got it down. I can't forget what I have, because I keep buying stuff and I'm not even using my old stuff. And I've got some pretty stuff that I think that's cool. Like I said, oh, that's cool color, cool shape. I'm gonna try that out. So I don't think there's a perfect system out there. I think all of them have got their downfalls. One of my challenges is some people don't have to worry about this too much because they keep everything on their boat. Well, I store my boat so at a public storage slot, so I forgot I had this. I was like, I'm thirsty. So I got to take my tackle off my boat. So I have found that I just like the boxes. I can bring the boxes with me. I can store them. I've got plastics that are, Jesus, 20 years old, and people say they'll cringe the tails and fall. I've never had that happen. I'm not saying it doesn't. I just haven't happened. So the last video I got out, so that's it on plastics. It's real simple. I'm not gonna redo what everybody's already done a billion times. So I got the ABA next week. What I'm gonna do today is I'm doing these things right now on my phone, uploaded to YouTube. I did the last video I got up that was all music, which I don't think anybody's watched, which is fine. I used the YouTube editor. I'm still trying to figure out how to use. Trying to use DaVinci. I'm gonna scrap that and try a different one. I just can't get it from my GoPro onto DaVinci. How I found it, got it uploaded to YouTube through Media Player or whatever last time was just dumb luck. What I'm gonna do today, I'm not going to be able to fish what I wanted to today. The main river is just, it looks like it's just, swells are just too big, too much to get around to where I really want to. If it was tournament day, I'd probably truck it out to some other places, but I am going to fish the old trusty docks right here at Man and Woman. They usually produce a couple. Then I will probably go over to Leesylvania, hit Leesylvania, and then I'm going to go back into the Occoquan and stay in there because it's already almost 2:30. I didn't get out till late today. I I don't know what it is. It's been a pain in the ass for me to get up and out of bed and get going. No motivation lately. So that's just kind of what's going on right now, what I'm doing. Next week, that's a big tournament for me. I really want to see how it goes. Actually, I don't want to see how it goes. I actually want to win this sucker. The Open Series is a 3-fish limit. So I'd rather do docks and structure than open water. I only need 3. And with 3-fish limit, usually if you can get 10, 11 pounds, that usually will get you the win. But we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the GoPro all set. We'll see if I can get that uploaded when I'm done fishing. Kind of do like a prelude video and then upload some just fishing. And I'm going to try to learn just to cut it, so that way if I do catch fish, you guys don't have to watch the whole damn boring thing. You just cut it. I just want to learn how to cut, so you guys are just seeing me catching fish, making it look like I'm like some freaking amazing fisherman. 20 fish in like 2 minutes when it's actually 20 fish over a 3-week period. But anyways, that's where we're at. That's where we're going. We'll see what happens, and I'll see you next week. Until then, Semper Fi, Devil Dog.